Have you practiced in using a solution-focused approach ever?
I have. I'm a qualified social worker, but I'm also a qualified coach. And I have most recently used solution-focused therapy in my coaching work, where I'm working with social workers, social work managers in using solution-focused therapy.
And can I ask, why was that a suitable approach to working?
Well, when you're coaching people, you're usually dealing with a particular challenge or issue that they want to work on in their professional life. And what solution-focused therapy does is allow them to focus very much on that issue and to look forward as to how they're going to solve that issue. But also it's very much how involved they are in the issue in terms of their own view of what would be successful. So it's very much a therapy that helps people to look forward in terms of solving issues and challenges, but also takes into account their views in what they think would be successful for them. So in that sense, it's perfect for coaching, because that's what a coaching model would say.
Were there any difficulties in using that approach?
I think the only time you have difficulties in using that approach is where someone's finding it really hard to focus on looking forward. So for example, they might bring you an issue or a problem in the coaching session, and you're encouraging them to think about how they can solve that issue going forward and their part in it, but they may still be stuck on something that's yet unresolved in their past, and they're finding it really hard to think about the future.
Okay. And can I ask lastly, in your opinion, how does solution-focused approach fit in with anti-oppressive and anti-discriminative practice?
I think where it would fit in, I think that's quite a complicated question, and you need to give that quite a lot of thought, but I think where it would fit in, the thing about solution-focused therapy is one of its basic tenets is that the person closest to the problem is the expert on the problem. Okay? So their view of what would help to solve that problem is really crucial. So if you think about that as one of the sort of basic tenets, it doesn't matter who you are or what you are, or your cultural background or race or gender or disability or sexuality. If you're consulting someone about their view of the issue or the problem, then you're involving them in it. So from that perspective, I think it's very equitable.